It is the 18th. This is the start of our Turkey readathon. The first book we're reading is Cold Turkey by Shelley Fredo. Sun is so nice. Sun, book. Can't go wrong. Hey, so today is Saturday the 18th, and it's been a busy day. This is the first day of the Turkey-A-Thon. But the first book that I started reading was called Cold Turkey, a Celebration Bay novella by Shelley Fredo. This is the first time I've been introduced to the characters of this book series, to this book series in general. I chose it because it was Thanksgiving themed and it was a murder mystery. I'm giving it 2 carrots. I did not like it. Maybe I would have liked it more had I read anything else that the characters were in or any of the other stories, but for what I got, wasn't a fan. Essentially, it's about 95 pages of like white small town vibes where this woman leaves Manhattan for a slower pace of life, and these outsiders come in for this turkey trot, which is like a marathon, and while everyone is supposed to be running, 3 guys make a bet that the main guy can get done and get to the hotel before they get there. And then while our main character is running the 10K, she hears gunshots and stops. They go over. They find the guy that made the bet dead. And then the story takes off from there. The mystery was very, very like, There was no twist, there were no turns, and honestly, the solving of it is kind of lackluster. It was just kind of like, very like an open and shut case, which is not something that I'm used to having even in cozy mysteries like these. So I honestly was a little disappointed. I probably won't read anything else from this author, but I might try it again later because she has a lot of holiday themed mysteries, which I think might be cute. And if it's an actual novel instead of a novella, because this was only 95 pages, maybe she is able to encapsulate more in her mysteries when they are of a longer length. So maybe I'll try that one. But for this, I gave it 2 carrots. This is the first book in our Turkey-A-Thon, and I guess we'll start on the next one. What that is, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Okay, so today is Saturday the 18th. And it is 12:46, so it's Sunday the 19th. And the second book of the Turkey-A-Thon is called Nate the Great Talks Turkey by Marjorie Weinman Charmette and Mitchell Charmette, and it's illustrated by Jody Wheeler. And it states that this book is about... It states that there is a giant turkey on the loose, and Nate the Great Detective and his dog Sludge hear the news on the radio. But Nate doesn't want to take a case that everyone in town is on, not even when Claude claims that he saw the turkey, then lost him in the woods. He holds up a turkey feather to prove it. Now Sludge wants the case. Claude wants Sludge, and off they go. Miles away, Nate's cousin, Olivia Sharp, herself a detective, hears about the missing turkey on TV. Before he can say gobble gobble, Olivia appears on Nate's doorstep, and just as quickly, she's off hunting for the feathered creature. It says that this is about 180 pages, so let's see how long it takes me to read. The other book, the novella, Turkey, that was 95 pages, and I read that off and on throughout the day. I started it about noon, 2-ish, when I went to go get my nails done. That's better, yeah. So I went and get my nails done, and I read it while I was getting my nails done, and now I'm done, and I'm gonna read this, and we'll see how long it takes me to read it. I totally forgot to fucking film the fact that this was supposed to be a 24-hour readathon. I finished an entire book and didn't fucking film. Oh, what is life, y'all? Fuck. Okay, so I'm back, and I finished Nate the Great Talks Turkey. It was cute. It is essentially about a lost turkey, and his cousin from San Francisco comes down to help him find it. And then it turns out that there's a lot more things missing than just the turkey, and they go on a mission to solve it. I gave it 3 carrots. I really liked it, and also It was on the shorter side, like 178 pages, but it was full of turkey facts. Like, for instance, I learned that a turkey can fly as fast as 55 miles per hour. Can you fucking imagine looking up in the sky and seeing a turkey sail by you at 55 miles an hour? Absolutely fucking not. And wild turkeys eat frogs. You learn something new every day. Every day. So this is finished. I gave it 2 carrots. And my counter is at 23 hours and 20 minutes. We are just not going to count the first book, Cold Turkey, because I forgot to record and I forgot to time. So this is the first book that's finished, and I will just keep reading till I run out of time or run out of books, one of the two. I think the next book that I'm going to read, though, is either Murder, She Wrote, A Fatal Feast, or The Thanksgiving Dinner Death. Let's get started. Hey, so I'm just popping in. I finished the Thanksgiving Dinner Death by Liam Dobbs. I'm gonna give it 3 carrots. It's okay, not great, but essentially you follow a woman who's having a dinner party, and the detective that she is kind of like flirting on and off with doesn't like. He drinks her coffee, he dies, and the story goes from there. He does not say dead though, so this is supernatural. I didn't know, so that was an interesting take, and yeah, we're ready for the next one.
They're right there, man. You can read them. You can get.
Okay, so today is the 24th. It's the 25th now because it's 3 a.m. But I finished A Fatal Feast. I'm giving this 2 carrots. I didn't like it. This is not the Jessica that I know and grew up with. This book is clearly written by a man. You can see it in the way that they talk about the women, in the way that they describe the men, in the way that they describe the activities that the women take part in. It's clearly written by a man, not necessarily in a bad way, but it is clearly noticeable, which is extremely annoying to me. The mystery was lackluster, and the soliloquy for the villain wasn't even fruitful. And the thing that I was waiting for the entire book, this big twist on what these secretive words were, was not worth the time that I gave it. This book took me the longest to complete. It was like 4 or 5 days. And now I finished it and I forgot to fucking hit the button. I'm terrible at keeping track of these timers. So the time that's left is 7 hours of 24 hours. And the next book is only 190 pages. So hopefully it won't take me 7 hours to complete. And we still have an extra day because now today is Saturday, the 25th. And our last day for the readathon was Sunday, the 26th. So, success. Okay, so it's 3 a.m. on Saturday, the 25th, and the last book for the Turkey-A-Thon is The Thanksgiving Waffle Murder by Carolyn Q. Hunter. I'm hoping for a 4 or a 5 star here because Carolyn Q. Hunter read the Dead End Drive-In series, which I gave almost every book in that series, like 5 books, 5 carrots. All of them were great. So I'm really hoping for a win here, even though this is a different series, the same author. I'm hoping for what brought me joy in the other books to bring me joy in this. So, let's go.
The player who pulled the card reads it aloud instead.
Oh. You need to unlock.
Hey, so today is Sunday the 26th, and it is 7 o'clock. I have successfully completed the Turkey-A-Thon readathon mission. Our last book that was finished was The Thanksgiving Waffle Murder by Carolyn Q. Hunter. Please excuse my ears. At some point throughout the week, they got broken. My signature bunny ears are broken. I have to order new ones, so they will like continue to slide throughout the video, which is incredibly annoying, but just bear with me. So, I finished this today. We finished all five of our Turkey-A-Thon books. Our goal was to read them within 24 hours. We had 5 hours and 40 minutes left to spare. I am a little downtrodden, so I gave this 3 carrots, which is the highest rated book out of all 5. I don't know if it's the cheesiness of having to write for a holiday. I don't know if all of these accomplished writers were like, oh, I want to make a little bit more money, so I'll just throw something at this Thanksgiving holiday. Like, I really don't know what it was, but every single book was just not great. And while this one was way better than the rest, it still fell into the trope of a nosy, no good woman who needs a man to keep her straight. And y'all, flames on the side of my face, like melting, like that is one of the biggest tropes in murder mysteries that I fucking hate. Fucking hate it. And they have the nerve to slide it in and make it better towards the end of the book. Like, y'all, this is 190 pages. I swear it wasn't there until like 70-80% of the way through. And my urge to DNF on principle? Like, Miss Hunter, how could you do this to me? So annoying. I gave it 3 carrots. Essentially, it's about a woman who owns a diner and she lives in this old mansion and she is clairvoyant. The book starts off with her reviewing a nightmare that she had, in which case a maid is murdered by a footman. And she just keeps seeing this over and over and over again, and she's reliving it. She's waking up in cold sweats, this, that, and the third, and the other. She has decided to have everyone together for Christmas, her family, her boyfriend's family, her best friend's family, so forth and so on, at the house. And there is a regular at her diner that is going to be alone on Thanksgiving, so she invites her over, and then all shit breaks loose. I don't want to tell you anymore because it would be considered spoilers, but the story without the boyfriend nonsense was decent. Got a 3-star. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, but the story alone is like 2.53, and then it dropped due to the boyfriend shit. So 3 is its even score. While this was the best book out of the 5 that I read, I was still disappointed in my readathon because I did not get any new favorites. I did not hop into any series that I was like, oh, I want to know more about. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I would be cool if I don't read anything from these authors again. And that's hella depressing. So yeah. Gobble gobble. Like, that's it. Bye.